how can we use AI ethically. And there's a book that I'm currently reading called The Creative Uprising: Igniting a Revolution in the Age of Tech Feudalism. It basically talks about how a lot of us are creative entrepreneurs and how we can kind of, in some ways, create a new system and challenge big tech in the way that they're using AI. And it has a lot about ethical AI frameworks and just kind of how you can set those up. In terms of ethics from a storytelling perspective, I was at Cannes Lions a few a few months ago now, I think like mid-June, and I heard the CEO of Cloudflare, Matthew Prince, speak about how to make AI more ethical. And then he was talking about how so many people are like obviously not compensated for their writing or their art or whatever it is that they've created. And there's a lot of, media like Vox Media or Time, for example, a lot of these media sources that are now signing deals with these AI companies so that people can utilize the things that they've printed and the things that they've created, and get paid. And so he's basically talking about being able to create like larger scale methods of compensation to anyone who's either contributing to that media or contributing and collaborating with these AI companies. So that's like, I guess, a way in where people can get more ethically compensated and perhaps even credited. But a lot of that work, I think, does have to come from the top. And then, of course, from the frameworks that you might be implementing with the AI that you're using, it does take a lot of water, it does take a lot of energy. And it's really about, at least through Understory, like understanding where does it make sense to use and how can we use it to maybe help us brainstorm better or help us understand things that we might not have known or not have seen if we didn't have that lens, but not use it entirely to replace the human essence that is so important, that